Gaming is a hobby or a habit that you have. Often we use games as a means to relax and cope with the natural stresses of life. But is gaming actually helping you relax, or is it simply perpetuating the cycle of feeling stressed and needing to escape into video games, which then doesn't actually solve anything and you simply still feel stressed and need to escape more and more and more? With gaming, it's important that we identify this important balance between navigating the natural stress in our life and being able to actually cope with it in a way that's healthy and productive and moves us forward instead of just delays the stress that we're experiencing. Although gaming is often the way we've learned to cope with stress, it's important to remember that millions of people all over the world have to navigate stress as well, and they don't need video games to do it. So in this video, I'm going to share with you 18 different ways that you can deal with stress and relax without needing to play video games. Before I share the 18 different ways, first I want to address, does gaming actually help us relax or not? Gaming can be relaxing for some people, and I don't want to discredit that potential. But for many people, especially those of us who play excessively, gaming being relaxing is more of a myth than a fact. For instance, gaming actually increases your cravings to play. So when you're not playing games, you feel all this stress and tension that you want to go and you want to play more. You could find yourself sitting in class or at work struggling to be able to focus and feeling more irritable because you don't get to play. This is similar to someone who smokes cigarettes as a means to relax, where it's the act of smoking itself that's actually creating the cravings and the stress that you then justify needing a cigarette to relieve. The more you play games, the more you crave games, and the more you need to go to games to relieve the craving that you had from playing games in the first place. If this is you, then don't get caught up in needing games to be your source of relaxation. There are many other ways, which I'll describe, to relax without games. The next thing to remember is that games can make you feel more toxic and stressed. For instance, when I was playing Counter-Strike Global Offensive, I found it really frustrating when I was playing the game and people were being really toxic towards me or towards others. So although at the time I was playing CSGO in order to kind of decompress from the day, the experience I had while I was playing left me feeling worse than if I had never played in the first place. This is especially true if you're playing excessively and it's causing you to get behind at school or work. It's hurting your productivity, where the act of playing games is actually increasing the stress that you're experiencing. Finally, gaming can increase conflict at home, especially with your family, with friends, or with a romantic partner. For many families, gaming is actually the primary source of conflict at home. And so although gaming might be an outlet to relax, it's actually just causing more issues in your life. All right, so with that perspective in mind, here are 18 different ways that you can relax without video games. And I've taken these activities and I've categorized them in a couple different ways to help you think about the way that you need to approach this. The first category is to be more creative. Focus on things like drawing, painting, or playing an instrument. Being able to express yourself creatively can be a great way to cope with stress and actually get that break and that relaxation you're looking for. Next, prioritize self-care. You could do things like cooking, where you're able to eat good food, reading, listening to music or listening to podcasts, playing with your pets, and journaling. These are all good ways to really practice self-care and be able to ultimately connect more with yourself and what's going on. Which brings us to the final category, which is to reconnect with your body. Going for walks in nature, hiking, exercising, gardening, doing meditation, or even breath work. These can be all ways that you're really connecting more to your body, you're connecting more with yourself, and this is one of the best ways to be able to process stress that occurs naturally in your life. It can also help improve your mindset and improve your overall perspective of the world, what's important and what's not. Ultimately, what we're trying to achieve here is an opportunity to actually be with yourself and be able to relax without all the extra stuff that happens, especially with games, through extra toxicity and stress, and just not really helping you actually navigate things that occur naturally like stress, tension, conflict, etc. And a final bonus way that you can actually relax without gaming is to play board games. One of my clients has been playing board games more with his partner and actually organizing groups of friends to do it. And they found this to be not just a social activity, but a really good way to kind of engage, feel more present, and be able to have a bit of fun while they relax after work and after school. Remember that engaging in the world around us, instead of just trying to expect the world to entertain and provide stimulation and to consume content, is a big difference in our way that we respond to life and ultimately the results that we get. Instead of going to what you know, such as games, be more proactive in your life to define different ways that you can cope with stress and get that relaxation you're looking for. Personally, for me, I love to go for walks here in Thailand on the beach and go swimming. Swimming is a great way where I'm able to kind of shut off the noise of the day and just get that break that I need without all the added consequences that gaming often brought to my life. So those are 18 different activities you can try. If you want more ideas, go to gamequarters.com/hobby-tool, where you can use our free hobby tool that has 70 different ideas of ways not just to relax, but to also feel a sense of achievement, to feel an opportunity to socialize, or just things to do at home when you're a bit tired and bored from the day. This hobby tool has been used by hundreds of thousands of people, and there are multiple different filters to help you find new activities that you are looking for. It's completely free, so go to gamequarters.com and check that out today. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and then share in the comments below, how do you relax without playing video games? What's a suggestion you have for others? And have you found life to be less stressful without games? I know certainly in my case it has, but I'm curious for your perspective, so share it in the comments below and I'll be in there interacting with you guys. If you're watching this video and you want to get gaming under complete control in your life, then go to gamequarters.com/apply and check out our coaching programs to see if it's the right method for you. This program is not anti-gaming, it's simply about getting gaming under control in your life so you can start living more motivated, inspired, and productive to be the best version of yourself. I always love to hear your guys' progress and just see how much more life you can live without games. So if you're watching this and you're saying, I want more out of life, I want to get gaming under control, then check out that program and I'll speak to you guys soon. All right, peace.